Welcome back, friendly ghosts. So, back at some RPG Maker 3, getting into chapter 2. Funny thing had happened. I was going to upload a video like last week or so. I put the video together, I edited and all that junk, but I decided I was going to do something, extra and try to get ahead of my schedule, and I was going to record another video. So, I have a small, my laptop is pretty low, it's pretty nerfed, okay? I can't hold that much memory, so I decided, okay, well, I need to clear some space up to record some more. When I went to record some more, I started deleting a bunch of videos, and I saw this video called RPG Maker 3, and I thought it was like an old video, so I just deleted it, and I deleted and cleared all that other stuff, so I could record, and I recorded some extra footage. And then the next day, I went in and I was going to upload the next part of the series that I was uploading, and I realized I didn't have it. It wasn't in my file, and I already had perma-deleted it off of my hard drive. So this is not the same playthrough. This is a what do you call it? Manufactured playthrough. I went in and I tried to emulate all the stats that I had. But it's not tit for tat, so we'll see how good that goes. And the transition into chapter 2 is pretty wonky. It's pretty abrupt, but who cares? The gameplay is the main thing that I'm focusing on right now. My father. And also, I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful and beautiful mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day to you. Okay, so this is the start of chapter 2. This is not really chapter 2 just yet. It's just kind of like a segue into chapter 2. But the gist of it is that we're like serving a life sentence, and so the gimmick with this area is that you have to find your way out of prison. But when you get out of prison, you're met with like a bunch of obstacles and enemies. If they defeat you, if you're defeated by an event, you don't get a game over, you get sent back to your prison. And when you get sent back to your prison, you have less health, and so you're in more position to die from a random encounter. So what you would do is you would want to serve more of your sentence to get some of your HP and MP back. But at the cost, it would rust some of your abilities. So either you could rust some of your HP and MP totals, by losing one total level, or losing one of your attack stats. But we don't need to do that. I don't want to do that. And here's another thing that I've changed that you never got to show because the video is deleted. So before, the way to escape from this prison, you just run around in circles and try to get a random encounter. But I felt that was too primitive. I felt that was too limited and primitive. And I didn't like how long it could take trying to get that random encounter to drop the key, because I don't want them to drop the key every single time, and it's going to be some times where it takes too long for my liking. So I decided I would add alternatives to do that, and here's one of the new things that I've added. You could choose to build a lockpick, where you do things that give you different chances. You get a chance key drop, or you get a for sure key drop by angering the guard. It makes the fight tougher, but we're gonna play it safe just because that's not really a fight. I could just discard it. I'm gonna try to pick the lock. So you choose 2 actions. The pick will always finish the second action, and I believe it's random based on the time of day. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure, but there's multiple options in here, and if you pick wrong, you get punished for it. I'm gonna go with chisel. Damn. Okay. So that wasn't the right answer. So I'm gonna go with something else. I'm gonna go with jam. Nice. So I got a key. I got a prison key. Or it acts as a lock. Okay. But before I unlock it, I'm going to go over here and I'm gonna stash it. That way if I get caught and defeated, I don't have to guess again. But maybe I'll take that out in the future because I added alternative ways to pick your lock. And you see this old guy. Chapter 2 is like one big puzzle, whereas Chapter 1 is more of a linear experience. Chapter 2 is one big puzzle. So you see this guy, he's patrol. He's old patrol duty carrying medicine. He's gone senile. He might be able to lead him off of his path. You know, not very eloquent writing, but you know, it gets to the point somewhat across. So he's part of a puzzle, but we don't need to do it right now. I'll come back to it later. Right now we have to get some keys so we could escape from this prison. So we have a prison key right now, so let's explore a bit. How everybody been doing out there, doing your quarantine sessions? If you've been doing good, then more power to you. If you've been doing a bit sour, then hold your head up high. It's gonna be a day that makes you feel more alive. So we found a secret chest right here. Revive kit, passage of right. No, we don't have any space. I should have waited till I got all those, but no matter. I'm gonna do something called management. We're gonna keep that, and we're gonna take this and replace something else. What am I gonna replace? Good question. Good freaking question. I'm going to replace the afflict up because I think that's the least valuable right now. Okay, but our health is still looking pretty low, and if I get into a fight, who knows how that's going to turn out. I do have the ability to heal, however I need more energy to do that, so let me try to get some energy. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know if that was a net positive. No, so I can't get a net positive heal off of that. Go to items. Maybe if I use it like this and then use another recovery, then maybe that's still not all that much. You know what? I'm a damn fool. You know I'm a damn fool. I just picked up a healing item right here. You guys know that I'm a damn fool. No matter, no biggie. No biggie. Mistakes were made. This is chapter 2. First world premiere of chapter 2. Alright. So, we in here. And let's try to complete this puzzle. Beat chapter 2. And at least get a decent portion of it. So, what chapter 2 is, it's a lot more RPG based. Or role playing based. RP. Where you get more choices to make. Like, you want to confront him, not. I want to try to get this treasure, but I don't think I can. I think I nerfed that. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh, okay, I hit the wrong button. Okay, no matter. We just gotta defeat this guy, first try. Not doing all that much damage. Ooh. Ooh. Damn. There's actually been... Legend of Dragoon has been somewhat of a spicy topic of late. not too not too spicy, moderately spicy. The man himself, Mr. Yoshida. I caught glimpse that he's been like treating out, another streamer who's like going to be playing the game. I guess it's like an article, like interviewer dude. Pretty big following. Anyways, I guess they're close to something, and like they're streaming Legend of Dragoon, and Yoshida was, he was just over there hanging out, just chatting out and giving out information about Legend of Dragoon, how the process of how it was made in the chat. So that was cool. I checked that out for sure. That's definitely something that I'm gonna check out. It's cool to learn some stuff like that, even though it's like stuff that we've already known. It's talking about how I think the one thing that stood out to me was that he said that nobody inspired them, or nobody told them to go out and make the game. They made the game because they wanted to make the game. He said this in response if it resembled Final Fantasy. He said that nobody told them to go out and make a Final Fantasy game. He said obviously they were a bit inspired by FF7, but nobody told them to go out and make, a clone of Final Fantasy. But that was one of the main things that stood out to me. And he said some other stuff, but nothing really all that major, nothing, just a bunch of cool tidbits here and there. I think it's just, he was talking about development of the game, about how long it took them to make the game, and it was just cool, seeing him, I guess just being around the game, acknowledging that it exists. Yeah, I think that it was just cool. Just cool, you guys would probably like that. There was something else that he had said that I can't really put my finger on it right now. Oh yeah, he said that, here's something I kind of disagree with him on. He said that the US version of the game is the definitive and best version of the game, and he said it like by far or something like that. And I believe he said that a long time ago before as well, so it's nothing new. But I find it curious why they said that, but at the same time I can see his point. Even though I enjoy the Japanese version of the game more because it's more challenging, and it just seems like it fits better. The game, it feels like it makes more sense. Alright, so we go in here, we're breaking out, a little comrade over here. Hey, what's up, girl? Damn. Okay, what's happening? You've been locked up. You're locked up. They won't let me out. So here's another thing I've been adding, where I kind of mentioned it. Where it's like, it's like a teammate meter. You guys would know what it's called more than I do, where you have to build like your team chemistry. What I have going here, what I was aiming for, is that you have choices that you can make that would build your team chemistry, and depending on how much you build it will decide how much usage of that teammate you get throughout the chapter. So if you get them like 100%, then they'll be your teammate, pretty much whenever you want them to be. But if you get them like halfway, then they'll be like on their own timer, like maybe they'll show up at your place at a specific time of day. And if you don't get them at all, then it'll just be like, nah, I don't want to join you or anything like that, and you have to go solo or find another teammate. So that's, the long, and I could have said that in so much shorter words. A recruiting, I had a recruiting system. I could have just said that. He headed to Hill Diablo. Yes. Okay. So anyways, yeah, I can see his point by saying that the US version of Legend of Dragoon is way better, because I don't know, and I don't know too much of the JP version. I played it once, and I played around with it here and there, but from my experience, there's a lot of glitches, a lot more glitches that I've ever experienced, and I experienced them in a short amount of time. And I had a couple of game crashes, but I'm not sure if those are related or if those are just emulation problems. Monster feels your deadly presence. A tantrum cracks its ceiling loose. A ceiling collapse. Dive out the way, grab Sue. I don't know how much HP. I should have checked my HP. I should have checked my HP. I did the same thing last time. I'm gonna build up some team chemistry. I'm gonna save her. You managed to throw Sue out the way, but you can't escape the ceiling. Okay, I'm still kicking. Yeah, that's not too bad. I think that was a positive network. And yeah, I can use some of her skills right here. But yeah, I think I can see where he's coming from, because in my experience, there's some funky things with the Japanese version. You could get legit soft lock out of your game, although you have to kind of be seeking out for it. You can still get soft locked. And there was just like funny little stuff that happened. But overall, I think I like the JP version more, just because it's more of a taste of what they were actually setting out to create. And just the US version of it, the game is toned down. You know, it is what it is. The game is toned down. You know, so it's kind of hard to sign off on saying that's the better version of the game when they took content out of it. You know, so it's kind of hard to sign off on that. Damn, I didn't give her her weapon. Alright. So I'm gonna do a big move right here. I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna do the big move. Damn, none of them went down. That's not good. Maybe I could get him with the next turn. Alright. But yeah, I think there's positives and negatives to both versions. Damn it. Cool. Damn it. Oh, skill attack down. I don't care about that. Yeah, you can go ahead. I'm not using skills. Well, not. I'm using. You know what I mean. Okay. Burn them. Get out of here, you fishes. So this is a boss who has a bit of tactic involved in him. He has a MP shield up. You know, so the trick to him is we have to wait for him to throw out big maneuvers that drains a lot of his MP. Then we can start attacking him while his shield, you know, is down. Stone? Yeah, we stone him. Stone this fool. Damn, no slowdown. Okay. Okay. Just charge up. Harness. What are you guys' thoughts on The Last of Us? I know that. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Yeah, Last of Us is that's funky. You know, it's not funny. It's sort of funny, but it's not funny. You know, if you're a fan of it. But man, I feel like I called that. I feel like I called exactly what's happening. Like, I feel like I called that 2 years ago. I believe what I said was, I love Last of Us, I love the story of Last of Us, but the one thing that I am concerned about The Last of Us is them taking the game in a direction that is too propaganda and not enough respect for itself. I don't know if I said all of this, but I feel like as long as they stick to their guns and make the game, you know, the art form that it's meant to be, you know, and they keep it in the realm of itself, instead of trying to, what should I do here? What should I do here? I'm actually not looking all that hot. I could use a teammate to heal. So I'll just hit him with the heavy, and hopefully that does something. Damn, Z is way too slow. I'm gonna have trouble getting him with his guard down. He's really cramping my style with that slowdown. Oh, can I poison it? Please poison. It's decent. No poison though. No poison though. Yeah, The Last of Us 2 is a funny ordeal, and I'm not gonna spoil anything for you folks, because, you know, I'm intrigued. I saw some of the spoilers, but I could live with or without spoilers. It doesn't really make that much of a difference, unless it's something that I care about, you know, like, deeply. But I could have spoilers and still enjoy something as a medium, because it's not just about what you read on paper, you know, and that's the be all end all of how much you'll be able to enjoy it. I'll turn the music down a bit. So I did 3 damage to him. Let me put up a magic shield real quick. Then I'm gonna have her feed me an HP potion. Alright, so this... Ooh, I keep forgetting. There's a trick to this fight that I could have used to just blast through this fool. But I didn't go back to the prison cell to collect. Oh no, what are you doing? Oh, that's nasty. And also the nasty part about this is there's no save point in the prison, so once you're in here you just have to complete it. 6 MP, and he recovered like 1 on that hit. But what you didn't know, what really happened on that Thursday morning, you forgot the new item alert. Son, he tried to feed us some biscuits. We giving it right back to him and say, hey sir, no more drama for your mama. Okay, so still not in that hot of a shape. Ooh, I know the trick now. I remember. I did big damage to him at the start of the fight. I know what I have to do. I just have to keep my teammate alive. This is my teammate's fight, not mine. keep recovering. Her recovery is a lot less than my main character's recovery, so if I use it on her, I need to get her to like 15, I think. Damn, he's putting a hurting on us. She blocked it, nice. We both did, but she kind of parried it. Yeah, she's looking a little bit low on the HP though. Maybe I could toss a healing potion with Shay, and maybe we'll be in the good. Okay, I could have just gave her an energy potion. I could have just gave her that. How much HP does he have? This might be a waste. This might be a waste. 2. Okay. 3 of those just went to team chemistry. Nice. I got enough. Nice. That's big damage right there. Double 11. So that wipes his shield out. As long as we keep doing that, he can't outsource us. And her slowdown wore off, so she's in biscuit mode. We'll do. I'll do nothing. Okay, so he's blocking. Blocking does nothing against skill and magic attacks. Okay. Feed her them biscuits so she can pull a cold delivery op. Nice. Okay, it only cost 16, so I would have had it either way. Nice. Get bent. Get bent. That's the strat to the fight. You gotta use the teammate. Use the teammate and make it easy. 300G. So I feel like I'm forgetting a lot of things to discuss because I've recorded this before and I'm forgetting what I mentioned and didn't mention. So in chapter 1, gold was pretty limited because you would use it to buy equipment and items that would make it very beneficial for you to progress and make enemies easier. It's much more, gold is much more valuable. And this gold is still valuable, if not more valuable, but it's treated more like experience. In chapter 2, you get more gold based on the enemies you defeat, because you can upgrade your classes and your equipment classes and things like that, and it's just more, it's treated more like experience in chapter 2. And in chapter 1 you mostly get things like healing items and encounter downs and supplementary items. Whereas in chapter 2, you're going to be buying equipment and stuff. I think that's the best way to put it. Alright. So, which way am I going? Alright, I think I just got some goodies, so we got some secrets. Got a quest item. But most importantly, we earned our teammates' love and affection. To the left. Oh yeah, so The Last of Us 2, that's, I'm not too intrigued to play it. but I am intrigued to see it. Partially, at least. Okay, I gotta focus because one of these alleyways is going to be a trap. I may already be on the trap. Okay, no, I'm good. I'm good. One of these ways is a trap. Okay. This is a trap. Don't go that way. Don't go that way. Okay. So we went up there. We got a partner, but most importantly, we got inventory space. All right. So she's not an object. She's not an object, but she is holding some object. What was it? She's not a possession, but she's holding some possessions. I forget what I said. The joke's ruined. Forget about it. Yeah. Should have never deleted that video. It was such a good video. Get rid of it. You don't get rid of this and count it down. You don't need that. Okay. Skedaddle. Freaking Alright. So now we're just gonna clean up shop and try to collect as much as I possibly can. And also we gotta solve a little puzzle, which we'll come back to in a minute. It involves this sign and old man, but right now we're just gonna let him keep rolling. Woohoo! Yeah, man. I kind of, you know. Well, yeah, The Last of Us 2. I can see why people are upset, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I don't want to judge too quickly, because even though I'm not a fan of what I saw. The MP seal, this is what would have helped me in that fight. It would have got rid of his shield in one shot, and then I could have just blitzed him. So yeah, I'm not a fan, but at the same time, you know, reading what's on paper could be translated entirely different throughout the entire context of what they're trying to tell with the story. We're gonna refresh this, and let me explain it before I do this. So this little intersection right there, that's a poisoned area, you know. So once you go past that area, you'll get poisoned. So I want to avoid that. So this guy is carrying antibiotics or whatever the hell, you know, Honey Nut Cheerios. So we need to direct him to the closest station by that area. So once we get poisoned, we can dig in his bowl of Cheerios and detoxify ourselves. So, you know, this is me just trying to use every ounce of RPG Maker 3's utilities. Damn it, I hit the wrong button. Okay, so I'm gonna turn, and get the hell out of his way. Try to manipulate the AI to make a deranged puzzle. You know, hopefully it works. It's kind of finicky. It's very finicky. And if you're wondering why the game is lagging so much, it's because I'm utilizing RPG Maker 3's system of having characters. For some reason, when you have characters in a map and have them walk specifically, the game craps itself, and it causes the frame rate to drop like this. So this is just another example of RPG Maker 3, you know, just being a nutcase, being a head. Oh, he stopped. He made it. Oh, party over here. Whoop, whoop, party over here. Hand me them Cheerios, son. You son of a bitch! If you don't hand me them Cheerios, let me put this thing up real quick so you see about poison. A little bit of poison. Never had nobody. Dog. Okay, if you don't, he's stuck in between events, so the event is overriding my ability. Sir, if you don't allow me to click on your thank you. They're trying to tell you, motherfucker, you know that. Okay, sample. Nice. Nice. I don't know how that dude did it. Okay, so we solved the puzzle. Smooth as hell. Smoother than Sunday morning. Alright, so I'm gonna say it again. I don't know if I said it already, but happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the lovely, wonderful mothers out there. And once again, if you are single, a single mother that is, I am the Egyptian Afro magician on deck, the prince of the lands far and wide. Your boy is stacked with the skill in automatic habitats, and we are about to display all the strats on these green egg and ham looking fats. And that's a fact. Word to the big back bald. We're about to end it in one turn, and I assure you this is going to be a lesson adjourned. I don't know if they have that rhyme, but hell, it's not about the rhyme, it's about the what the hell are those two little stews still doing alive? Y'all dogs got me messed up. That was supposed to be a one shot, but it don't matter, because if it ain't one shot, it's still two that finna get got. And that's word to the bird. You heard? What really happened on that Thursday? Do I have to? Yeah, do I have to use this big one? Screw it. Just take care of it. You know something that I like, that sound effect of just having them disappear. Be careful when you up here. There are traps. There are traps everywhere. I was thinking about. I was having seductive dreams of the remake variety, and I got to thinking, like, how difficult and surreal it must be to be trying to make a game in this time period, like this time period right now. You know, the virus time period, the virus saga. How excuse me. Yeah, thank you. I'll head my own way from here. Think about me down the road outside. Trick, you better. You got some. She got some of my gold. Damn, I didn't swap it out. But we escaped from prison. Hey, we're free. We've escaped a life sentence. Feels good, man. Feels good, man. To finally be on the outside of Chapter 2. The journey begins. Forget what it's called. Ultimate Opponent. Oh man, Chapter 2 is messed up, man. It's so messed up, but it's decent. If you guys could find out a way to put this online, I would love to put it online and make it downloadable. I would love to do that. I have it on PS3 though. I don't know if it's possible. If it's possible to do it with the PS3 and upload it online, I would love to do that. But I would need like some sort of genie step-by-step guide, you know, artillery man who, you know, accompanied by Santa Claus who could magically apply everything that I need done on the paper, just to be safe. So this is like a little shortcut. Yeah, I would need, you know, a lot of hand-holding. cause computers, not my thing. But I would love to put this online and make it downloadable. Oh damn. So active boss fights is one thing that's in chapter 2. This comes with time manipulation, manipulating the time in the game. So I've gotten into doing that a lot more to make it feel like you're being chased around and stuff, and make it feel like you have to be wary of what time it is. You know, is it safe to go outside now? You know, so you have to. That's the thing in chapter 2. Alright. But luckily, he's not a boss who gives you a game over. He's just there to specifically screw you over of all your items and your HP and MP. Oof, excuse me, my arm popped. Okay, so I'm gonna get some energy and then I'm gonna block magic. Actually, she hasn't given me a reason to worry about it yet. So, I'm not going to. Just gonna apply the pressure. All oppositions ride out. Too true, put it down. Yeah. 1990 something. That's one of my favorite songs. If you guys ever heard it. You guys need if you guys need a cool song to vibe to, you know, like, and when I say vibe, I mean just vibe out to, like just super chill vibe, and you know, just G stuff. So yeah, if you just need something like super surreal G vibing, then check out Mo Thug's Ghetto Blues. It's the bombest song out there, man. It's one of my favorite songs because it's just a ultra chill, and I haven't heard it in a long while, but that's just one of my favorites. It's just so low-key and so chill, and it's so real at the same time, you know. It just hits all the right notes for me. Yeah. I need to heal up. So another gimmick with this is that this is an active boss fight. You know, she appears at various times, and you can't get a game over from her, but she can't screw you over. So the trick with her is that every time you face her, she manipulates the level of the final boss that you're going to face at the end of chapter 2. And depending on how you fight her, if you beat her her active spawn boss battle on the map here, the next time she'll get stronger, you know, and you beat her the next time, then she'll get stronger. You beat her the next time, she gets stronger. Eventually she has a final phase where you beat her, then you end it for good and she's no longer on the map. But if you lose, then you're going to be constantly having to fight her, you know. So if you win, it's going to get harder, but you can eventually just put an end to her for good. And if you lose, losing is just all around bad. Because if you lose, then you're making it harder for yourself with the final boss. The final boss is going to get harder. So overall, it's like, be careful when you go out on the world map. Or if you do go out on a world map, make sure that you're equipped to take her down, so you don't have that hard of a time when you finally get to the final boss. Although, I have multiple final bosses in the game. I have multiple endings, actually. Not multiple endings, but multiple places the game can end. So, in a way, nice. In a way, you can avoid having to deal with this gimmick, but it's harder because it's a way tougher path. Let's say that it's a way tougher path, and I have her associated while she's like also like an active boss fight. Every time you fight her, the season changes and the map changes a little bit. You know, just to add for some variety. Damn, she poisoned me. Yeah, so that's the problem with her. She's just gonna be, I guess he's Mr. X in a way. Man, I can't believe what they did to Nemesis in RE3. They butchered Nemesis so bad in that game. Alright, quest. I don't have quests for her here, so. But I do have the ability to store items, so we're gonna store some items. Actually, we're just gonna heal up. Damn, that was the only one I had? I should have just sold it and got some money. I have this. Damn. Should have just sold it and got some money. You know, I got this. I can just heal the poison. Nice. Now, I'm gonna keep the element poison on me, because I don't want to get poisoned. What I'm going to give away is, I'm going to give this away because it's going to be an item that I'm going to use on the final boss. I'm not going to use it now, so we're just going to have some item management. Same thing with this. I'm going to use this on the final boss. So I'm just going to clear up my items, and I'm going to find my teammate so I can get her on my team and make this hopefully easier on me. I have 300 G's to spend. So I also have to find a place that I can upgrade my equipment and get my gear prepared for chapter 2, because this is an entirely different beast of its own. But with that, I'm going to call it further ado. I was about to say chat. But I'm going to have to call it further ado and hopefully come back in the future somewhere near you. May peace be with. There's so much stuff I still want to talk about, but hopefully maybe I'll come back tomorrow or something, and I'll pick back up where I left off. May peace be with. Always keep your heads up. Deuces, dos, bows, adios, stay cool. And if you like my content, be sure to show some love, but always be sure to show some love to the people that matter to you. This is ITOwl. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Quarantine Day. Happy Blessed All Day. And be cool. Peace and much love. Let me save the goddamn game before I forget. Alrighty. Damn, I still don't know if I even showed off the nature hazards in chapter 1 yet. We still gotta go back to chapter 1 because there's some stuff we can still do. I didn't finish everything in chapter 1 yet, so we're gonna do that too.